Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart, can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in his prime.
What's up, motherfuckers, and welcome back to the Pressure Podcast, a Monday night edition, baby. Let's get it.
Give me a hell yeah!
It is 65 days left to the QFL season. It's a lot of things happening right now, so this is going to be the off-season debate episode. And I was thinking of taking a nice little hiatus for about a month until preseason comes back and the summer league gets going. But if crazy things keep happening, we have to come up. So expect us to pop up if you see something crazy happening. It's still going to go. Maybe I might even just shorten it down to once a week every Saturday or something until the preseason gets here. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, because summer league's next week. Like in 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Keep tuned, but if we do come back in during the hiatus, it will be on a Saturday. All right.
So I went to Universal today, right? And I went to Velocicoaster, and I started asking all the employees. I'm like, hey, which roller coaster you think is better, Stardust Racers or this one? You know. Fucking biased. Most of them said Velocicoaster, and then like one or two was actually real, and we're like Stardust Racers, the shit. So I don't know. I really don't know about that one, but I recommend either one. They're both really good if you like roller coasters.
So without further ado, we are live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King Cole.
Finish him!
This is rated M for Millennials. It is Money Monday, and let's talk some of the topics here. We're gonna talk QFL moves, N3A moves, and LeBron opting in. So, fuck LeBron for a minute.
Hey, we ain't got to worry about LeBron.
Let's stick to the QFL for right now.
We knew where you was gonna stay.
So, a coworker of mine is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Actually, he's a Dolphins fan, he told me, but his family, they're all from Pittsburgh, so he has some affinity for Pittsburgh. And he's like, so what are your Ravens going to do, bro? They just got Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith. And fuck Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith is he's cool. But fuck Jalen Ramsey. He don't scare me. I faced Jalen Ramsey. Last time I remember, you know what? We faced Jalen Ramsey in his prime, in his championship team, the Rams, on a Monday night, where they had the Ravens 7-point underdogs. You know what happened that game? You already know. Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, it's looking like, bitch!
With a Jackson 5 and a complete beatdown in their own house. But the crazy thing about it is Marcus Peters, who was our cornerback back then, he had just got traded from the Rams. He was talking so much shit to Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey was seen heading towards the locker room or getting pulled towards the locker room because he wanted to go fight. Because his ass got whooped, his ass got torched. He could not do nothing to stop Lamar Jackson. That was Lamar Jackson's first year starting. What do you think he's going to do to Lamar Jackson now? He's won 2 MVPs since that time has happened. We faced Jalen Ramsey since, and he ain't done shit to us. He ain't picked off Lamar, so what the fuck does that mean to me? What the fuck does that mean to me? Let's look at their secondary.
He's right about one thing, though. He's going to play better in Pittsburgh than he did in Miami. Now, do I think that he's going to be a top 10 cornerback anymore?
Be cool,
Probably
nigga.
not. But he'll be better than what he was last year.
Let's look at their secondary.
I hate the fact that they got rid of Minka in that pick in that thing though. That don't even make sense.
Jonnu Smith gets traded for Minka Fitzpatrick, who goes back to the Miami Dolphins. Jonnu Smith is the tight end. He's very, very good, actually.
He is
Respectable.
top 5 me. If you ask me.
Well, let's look at
Especially after
the Pittsburgh Steelers secondary. At cornerback, they got Joey Porter Jr., they got Jalen Ramsey, and they got Darius Slay. At safety, they got Deshaun Elliott and Thornhill. At corner, they look good, but at safety, they don't. Now, Deshaun Elliott is a great
They messed up.
safety, but
Minka.
I don't know how much he has left after his tearing his ACL. And who the fuck is Thornhill? Who the fuck is Thornhill? Now, we've got two tight ends. We got Mark Andrews and we got Isaiah Likely that we know of. Who knows, we might have some more in the depth that we haven't given a chance to already. I'm not scared of the middle of the field, and I'm not scared on the outside. The thing about it is,
Too many weapons.
we're a running football team. You're acting like we're, you know what I'm saying, going to air it out 40 times a game. Lamar averages like 25 throw attempts a game, if that. Sometimes only 20. We're a running football team. So what is Joey Porter, Ramsey, and Slay going to do to us that I should be worried about? They should be worried. We really have the secondary. We got Nate Wiggins. We got Marlon Humphreys. We got Zaire Alexander at cornerback. Not to mention, we have Kyle Hamilton, probably arguably the best safety in the league right now. And Malachi Starks, a rookie who I'm sure is going to pan out of Georgia, fresh out of Georgia. So with Jonnu Smith, no other receivers worth noting, no other tight ends worth noting. What the fuck is Aaron Rodgers going to do is my real question. Please tell me.
Finish him.
Now, for Miami, this is perfect. It's like LeBron James when he first left Cleveland, went to Miami, won 2 titles. When he came back, the Cleveland roster had changed a little bit better.
I think John was coming back too. I think John used to play for Miami as well.
Jonnu Smith is going to Pittsburgh.
Oh, he's going. Oh, my bad. He's going to my bad.
Yeah, he just came from Miami.
All right.
So
That's a good move for-
when LeBron came back to Cleveland his second go around, he had Kyrie Irving there and Tristan Thompson. So now same thing, something happened here. Oddly enough, is Miami's involved. This man leaves Miami, goes to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh retools. Now they got a quarterback. Quotation marks. They got running game. They got a coach. They got a nice defensive line. And now Fitzpatrick comes back as a better team. I think Miami won this trade, but lost on offense. Now, I don't know how you're going to be able to replace the production that Jonnu Smith brought you, but you cannot. Pittsburgh Steelers are going to regret letting go of Minka Fitzpatrick. I promise you that much.
Absolutely. The guy's an all-pro safety. He's one of the best safeties that plays the game in the last 10 years. I didn't understand that move. Like, if you was going to get Ramsey, why would you get Ramsey for that?
Now, let me look at the Pittsburgh
And then I looked
Steelers.
at the I think it was like a 5th rounder and a 6th rounder. So it wasn't like, I don't know, it just wasn't, the value wasn't the same. Good move for Miami, though.
Yeah, let me look at the Pittsburgh Steelers record right quick. So,
And good luck trying to tackle Derrick Henry, Darius Slay, and Joey Porter. I know Joey Porter's physical, but I know damn well that Darius Slay's not. And he is not taking that monster down.
I'm just looking up Pittsburgh Steelers game log to see what was it against Cincinnati both times. So the first time they played Cincinnati was 44-38. They won. The second time they played Cincinnati, the first time they played Cincinnati was 17-19. They lost. So obviously, since I don't think they fear Cincinnati. Cincinnati didn't do anything crazy for them to build this for Cincinnati. I seriously I'm not trying to speculate here too much, but with the move that Schittsburg just did, I'm trying to figure out what Schittsburg's thinking is. This isn't I don't see this as the move that makes them compete against the Ravens. So something tells me they're not building this to beat us, and they don't look like they're building this to beat the Cincinnati Bengals, which they already can beat. So I don't understand this move, because if this is to beat Pat Mahomes, good luck. That ain't enough. You just lost the safety. You need a safety to beat Pat Mahomes. Now, if Deshaun Elliott's looking a lot like the old Deshaun Elliott, then maybe. If the Joker is back, that's his nickname in football, for those who don't know. If the Joker is back, then go ahead. Have at it. But I haven't seen nothing in the last 2 years of Deshaun Elliott to think that he's going to be anywhere where he was when he was with
What
us.
about the other safety? That's the problem. The other safety is the problem. Even if Deshaun does come back, he only covers one side of the field. You going to have him cover the whole field? Somebody got to cover the other side.
Hopefully he's a thumper. Hopefully he's a run stuffer. So that's all you could hope for, because I've never heard of him.
I think I've heard of him, and I think he's played before, but it's a reason why he's coming. He's gonna play this year, because he couldn't get past how good Minka Fitzpatrick is.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna get past that guy. So,
But as good as Minka Fitzpatrick is, I don't remember seeing him or hearing from him very much in our games. Maybe it's because Lamar, you know what I'm saying, we're a running football team. Lamar didn't have to throw that much. Maybe
they
that's
don't
why.
go that way. I just know a lot of people don't go that way.
Well, we throw to Mark Andrews all the time against them. We go straight to the middle of the field. We rarely go to the outside of the field. The only time we go outside is when Bateman or
maybe he's covering something else.
Yeah. Or maybe they just can't cover. They just have no answer for Lamar.
Because I don't really see Minka getting like lost out there much. So it can be mistakes.
No.
And he's fucking.
I'm not saying they're mistakes. I'm just saying he was completely.
I'm sure he's giving up, yards, just not too many touchdowns.
Well, we're never going to score that many touchdowns against the Steelers,
but I feel like
whether
the
they have
Steelers-
Fitzpatrick or not, just because the Steelers know how to play against us. But he's not somebody that I really.
But this doesn't make it. At the end of the day, it doesn't make anybody better. It doesn't really make anybody better.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying that.
Not even.
I'm not even saying
Pittsburgh
that.
or Miami.
I'm not even trying to make the case that Schittsburg didn't lose much because Fitzpatrick didn't do much against us. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is that even though I don't remember hearing Minka Fitzpatrick's name much against us, the fact of the matter is I still think it was stupid for Schittsburg to let go of him.
Exactly.
Especially in the division that they play in. You play against Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow 2 times a year. That's 4 games.
As many as you can have back there.
Not to mention you play in the AFC, so you're bound to play the Mahomes, the Josh Allens, and the other guys, Justin Herberts, and all those other guys. And who knows? You got C.J. Stroud over there too, and Trevor Lawrence might come back. And then you have new guys over there in Denver and in New England. You just don't know. And then Geno Smith is in this conference now. Who knows if he's going to be let's say he just wins 10 games. Geno Smith is good enough to win 10 games. I don't know how respectable the roster of the Raiders are compared to what he had in Seahawks, but he's a serviceable quarterback. Serviceable enough to, you know what I'm saying, you just toss it around on your defense a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I don't know what the Pittsburgh Steelers were thinking. I know that Miami got better after this trade. I'm sure they were welcoming him back. Very rare do you get a franchise, a cornerstone player, a nucleus kind of guy back after you let him go. Usually guys take that personal. So, but I do like that Jonnu Smith landed with Schittsburg. He's got a quarterback that's going to get him the ball. And I think Schittsburg with him and do they still got the other guy? The one with the weird name, the tight end? I forgot his name because he's that bad sometimes.
Oh, Baby Grunk? That's what they call him.
Baby Grunk my ass. Please stop.
What the fuck?
Everybody from
Goddamn white
Baby
boy.
Grunk. I don't know why. I guess because they all kind of look like him, but Grunk is just, that's a whole different monster.
He's no Gronkowski.
You wish.
There's nobody who's like
I don't think there's
Gronkowski.
anybody like that. Man.
He ain't even Aaron Hernandez for that matter.
Be cool, nigga.
Aaron Hernandez was good.
He was.
I don't give a
Good
fuck.
at getting in trouble.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You can say what you want about Aaron Hernandez.
That
Listen,
nigga was fucking
in the football
fire.
field, that man was.
Bro, most of them are though. Most of them are. Most of them are though.
What?
The bad ones. Most of the ones that end up in jail, they are good.
Look at O.J. Simpson. The
They
GOAT.
are good.
The GOAT.
I don't know what it is about football, but with football, if you go to jail or if you for some reason, they've all been good. I've never seen somebody go to jail that hasn't been good.
See, that's the thing. That's what pisses me off about Pac-Man Jones.
Another one.
That man got 6 second chances and never. I don't think he ever got arrested. He just kept doing stupid shit, but he never got arrested and he never
That
got.
is
He
true.
kept getting second chances.
That's true.
So they didn't even want to arrest him because he's that bad, and they kept giving him second chances because he's that bad. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Pac-Man Jones, I mean, you should be ashamed of yourself.
So good on the field too.
Yeah,
Man.
but
What a waste.
I think Schittsburg did good offensively, but overall, team-wise, I think their rating went from like 87 to 85 now in Madden.
Probably lower.
They still got one of the best rosters in the league.
Yeah, but
They still got a good D
Madden,
line.
in Madden, Minka's an X factor.
He is. That's why I say from 87 to 85 at least. I think Miami went from 86 to 87. You know what I mean?
You get 1 point. It's hard to do that.
But
shit.
in Madden, not many
The
teams.
Madden-
Not many
the
teams
Madden
are over 90.
Yeah,
They're
real
usually
shit,
the
real
best teams are in 90s. The teams underneath are 87 to 89,
I mean, shit.
and
They
then the
put
rest
us.
are worse.
I mean, shit. They put us 92, so
Yeah, they gave us 93.
they didn't give us that much.
They gave they gave us 93, and they gave the Bills 91, and the Chiefs 93. Us and the Chiefs are the highest rated teams in Madden right now. But you know they always do updates. Who knows? They don't really matter. We just, like I said, I just want to fast forward to January if I could, but I can't. We got to go through the 17th week long. 18 we count bye weeks. Not to mention the 3 preseason, so that's 20 fucking 1 weeks till I get to see my Ravens in the playoffs again, and hopefully Lamar and them get their shit together. Hopefully. So let's get to N3A moves. In the N3A, the headline news is that Michael Porter Jr. got traded to the Nets for Cam Johnson. To the Nuggets. So MPJ to the Nets, Cam Johnson to the Nuggets.
And they got what's that guy's name again? Brown, Bruce Brown. They got him back.
So
That was the guy.
when I read this,
Made the team pretty good.
oh, here comes Trent again with that stuff.
It's all good, man. It's a compliment.
No, I'm not saying nothing. When I first saw this, I'm just thinking to myself, what are the Nets like suicidal, or do they know something we don't know? Are they suicidal? Are they trying to lose their jobs on purpose? Are they trying to get fired, or are they trying to get roasted? Are they trolling, or do they know something we don't know?
What did you just say last? What did you just say last podcast about the Nets? They got 3 draft picks, and I don't know.
5.
You said 5?
They got 5
And you
picks in the
didn't know
first
who
round,
they-
and I can't remember one name. I can't remember
I thought it was
one
4.
name.
I thought it was 4. I
No,
think they
it's-
traded one. They traded one.
Well, they had 5, and I still can't remember one name. That's all I know.
That's true.
I was at work. I was at work,
so
so I didn't know if they traded it or not. And if they traded, they didn't trade for something noteworthy because I don't remember the
it
trade.
don't matter. You're right. They drafted him anyways. At the end of the day.
And
Yeah,
now
it's
they
just
let go of probably their best offensive player. No, there's no probably about it. They let go of
No,
their
he's the
best
best
offensive
player.
player
As of
for a
right now.
guy who's all right offensively and is injury prone
It would have been Bridges.
and cost a lot of money. I mean, cost a lot of money. Remember, we were making fun of the Sixers GM because he traded for Paul George. He extended Joel Embiid's contract.
No, he extended Joel Embiid's contract and he signed Paul George. They signed Paul George last year.
Yeah, they signed Paul George,
That's crazy.
and
That's
they
crazy.
extended Joel Embiid to a max contract.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
And we're calling them stupid because Paul George is always going to be hurt, and he costs a lot of money. Good luck trying to get rid of him.
What's
Joel
going on
Embiid
with
is
this
even
guy?
more hurt, and you gave him a max contract where it don't even start until this season coming up. He was still on the contract for last season.
People probably laugh at you if you try to trade him.
So what are you doing here in New Jersey? Do you have some superstar, megastar somewhere in the depth chart we don't know about that you're hiding and waiting for the next season? Because let me tell you something, I don't see what you're doing.
Yeah, because that other guy, I mean, Cam Thomas is nice, but he can't. He don't stay on the court either. And I just don't see what they're doing. I don't know. I really don't. They don't even have one star, let alone
And the next
a
guy,
starting five. We don't even know what their starting five is gonna even look like.
the Nets got a 2032 future first round pick, but that's 7 years away from here now, broski. 7 years away from now. I just don't see it. It's not like Brooklyn just won a few years ago and now they're trying to rebuild. It's going to take some time to get back. No, they've been like this for a long time. What are they doing? What is the motive here? I don't know. Then you got D'Angelo Russell signing with the Mavs. I don't think that moves the needle or anything. I don't think that moves the needle. I don't think that does shit for the Mavs. I think Cooper Flag got drafted to the wrong team, wrong situation, and that shit's gonna fucking sink. That fucking ship is gonna sink. It's gonna hit an iceberg, and it's not gonna have enough lifeboats for everybody, and the water is beyond freezing cold, and you're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean with no moonlight, and that's what's happening right now. So if that's that, then Ocean Gate must be the New Jersey Nets. The you know what I'm saying?
Fatality.
For real, bro. Bad.
Because the Mavs are a sinking ship to me. SGA's cousin signs to Atlanta. That's noteworthy.
It's just more depth for them. Absolutely.
Fuck more depth. He's going to have time to shine now. He don't have to worry about Ant-Man and Julius Randle's taking all the shots. KP is barely going to be there, and all he has to do is worry about Trae Young right now. That's it. It's him and Trae Young. They're the number 1 and 2 right now. I would think so.
Who, Alexander?
Who else do they got?
Well, I want to see what Jalen Johnson does because I think Jalen Johnson could be a special player.
Well, if he develops into it, yeah.
I think he is. He has kind of, but the problem is injuries. What's like setting him back? Him not being on the court because, I mean, the guy looks like he got all the athleticism in the world, but he's smart as hell as a basketball player too. He's not reckless, and he knows what he is. So I want to see what he does. But I can agree that definitely puts another star in their corner.
And
Absolutely.
I can't agree with you, Trent. There's no way in hell you're going to tell me that a team with D'Angelo Russell, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, and Anthony Davis is the team to beat if healthy in the Western Conference.
Yeah, but you're saying if they're healthy, like that's a problem.
No, but even if they are healthy, I don't see even that's the problem to me. Is that even if they are healthy, I don't see how you can claim that they're the number 1 team to beat in the West.
Not the number one, but if they're healthy, they'll be in there.
Yeah,
They'll
but
be-
but that's not what he says. He says he thinks the Mavs are the team to beat in the West if they are healthy. And even if they're healthy, I just don't see how you can say that. They're not better than the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're not better than the Golden State Warriors. They're not better than the Los Angeles Lakers. And I hate the Lakers.
I don't even think they could be Minnesota.
No, and they're not better than Minnesota T-Wolves. They're currently constructed. They're not. And then
You're counting on a rookie, man. It's not easy.
And then
Y'all think Cooper Flag is gonna come in? He could, but I'm just saying. don't
it's very
expect-
unlikely.
It doesn't happen like that all the time.
It's very unlikely. And my New York Knicks signed the guy I wanted the whole time that I knew was possible free agent. It was Jordan Clarkson. Hell to the motherfucking yes.
Give me a hell yeah!
What's up? I hope that's.
When he clears the
that
waivers,
co-
which he
when
will,
it's that clear- yeah, once
he's
clears
gonna
the
sign. He
waivers.
intends to sign with the Knicks. That's a done deal as long as he doesn't back out.
That's gonna be a good move for y'all. Man. Really good move for y'all.
Absolutely, we got the scoring depth that we need.
And the Celtics got a big. I'll take it. I don't care. Like we got a big who I think can pick and pop at least. It helps us. You guys don't think it's gonna help us, but it's gonna help us. Promise. Some way
Yes.
somehow he'll do something.
So now we got arguably we got the best starting 5 and 6 man of the year candidate coming off the bench.
That's what's up.
That's what I see. As long as nobody fucks up anything, James Dolan. I just wish we still had Tibbs. I just wish we still had Tibbs. We still don't have a coach. Pathetic. You might as well just call him back. Like, yo, Tibbs, we made a mistake. We'll double your salary. Just come back. We'll shut up.
Why did Brook Lopez go to the Clippers?
Because the Milwaukee Bucks are nothing no more.
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna go into it.
They probably offered him more money.
Yeah, that's the only.
You know what it comes down
Because I just
it ain't X's and O's. It's dollars and cents.
man, fuck that. I'm not politicking. James Harden is a choke artist. I don't believe he could get it done with anybody, even if you gave him what he wanted.
Well, he ain't gonna get it done in Milwaukee anymore, and he's definitely ain't gonna get it done
But I
in
get,
LA.
but I get the money.
So
I get the money.
money must be the reason why. We know this. You know this. I know this. We all know it. They know it. So, I guess, you know what I'm saying, it might be a good move for the Clippers with the other guy.
It's a good move. I mean,
But
Lopez.
it don't move the needle.
But it, like,
They ain't gonna do shit.
don't
They ain't
make
gonna
it
do
that
shit.
much better.
I think.
And it slows you down, to be honest, because now you got two bigs,
And I think
Zubac and
I think the Nuggets.
Lopez.
I think the Nuggets came up big with the Cam Johnson.
Man, good move, good fucking move, bro.
Him with.
And you get Bruce Bowen. Not Bruce Bowen. You get Bruce Brown back. This is a guy who helped you win a championship.
Christian Brown is better.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's.
I don't know why I said that.
He is. I
don't
mean,
know, I know, but I don't know why I said that.
right now, yeah, he is.
I don't know why I said that.
Cause you like Chris Brown.
Not really. I just like the name.
He's good though. You don't think so? I thought he did good in that series.
He did.
The other motherfuckers are the ones who wasn't making shots.
They weren't.
If you want to be honest.
Jamal Murray, namely. And not to mention, we just learned that Jokic ain't as clutch as we just learned he ain't clutch.
Man, he shot the ball terribly in that series, didn't he? Especially from three. From three, he couldn't.
Yeah, I just like his name because it reminds me of the guy that beat Rihanna's punk ass face.
He said, "Why?"
Christian Brown is good for a whitey. Oh, speaking of which, I got it right here. Look at this. I forgot to do this. This is the best wiggers in NBA history right here.
Let's get it.
No debate. It is the logo, John Stockton, Jokic, Dirk, and Larry Bird. Okay? That's the top 5 greatest white players in NBA history. I have to agree with that. It's hard to disagree with that one. I mean, you could argue Kevin McHale was better than. No, not really. No, not really. No, because ain't nobody better than John Stockton. Ain't nobody better than Jerry West or Larry Bird. I didn't find those 5. I just found the post, and I'm like, oh, this is something funny to post up. Wiggers.
Goddamn, white boy.
I said, I don't put this on the podcast because it's kind of true, actually. You can't argue that. Pistol Pete Maravich, maybe, is the only one you could argue.
I mean, Dirk changed the game for the big man.
Nah, those guys are not mid. Those guys were the real deal, broski. Just like Luka's the real deal. People say Luka's he gets a lot of calls and that. Yeah, but Luka can still ball. You see why? Because he's just getting ball. I don't know how he does it. I don't know because he's not the fastest guy. He's not athletic. He can barely dunk. But somehow, some way, that man averages 20-something points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Okay? Listen, man, I'm not. Joker's fucking great. Larry Bird was good, very good. Nah, John Stockton leads the league in assists for a reason and steals. Okay, so you could say, oh, the only reason he led the league in assists because he has Karl Malone. What about the steals?
Yeah, we talking about their whole game. We ain't just talking about their scoring.
Yeah. What about the steals? Explain how he's the number one. He has the most steals than anybody in NBA history. Explain that, and how is that mid?
I'm talking about their tenacity as well. The intangible.
No, he would have. He would have definitely been in the NBA. He was one of the best point guards coming out of his draft class.
What?
You have no idea what you're talking about, Broski. John Stockton was the real deal. He didn't look like it, but trust me, he was.
I'm sorry, Trent.
Okay?
I can't.
Believe me, there's some guys I don't understand how they were that good. Like Tony Parker. Tony Parker doesn't have the crazy sweet Derrick Rose had and all that shit, but for some reason or another, that man got to the basket at will. He was a slasher.
And clutch.
And clutch as hell. Tony Parker was just Tony Parker. He was good. You got to give credit where credit's due, man. I don't want to admit some of these things. Fuck John Stockton, man. I don't give a fuck about John Stockton. I don't give two shits about John Stockton. But I remember watching him play, and trust me, he pissed me off for a reason. No, broski. There's literally they have visual for all of this. This is not Will Chamberlain and Jerry West and all these guys back then. No, they actually have every game recorded of John Stockton's career in the vault. No, I agree with you. Fuck the Jazz, but don't come here telling me that he was mid when trust me, he was. He was the fucking man. He was the fucking man. He was even in the Dream Team. That's no coincidence.
Bro, once a guy has the most assists ever
and steals,
and he's a point guard,
and
that's
steals.
what he's supposed to do.
Trent, don't feed into that. I'm done with the 90s. The 2000s and 2010s and 2020s are more skilled than way back then.
Yeah,
don't feed yourself into that, broski. Okay?
Because
in 20 years, there's going to be people more skilled than the guys now. And guess what? Doesn't matter. The fact is, Joker's good, SGA's good. All these guys that are good. Okay? Jalen Brunson ain't good because he plays for the Knicks and they have nobody else. He was like this when he was with Dallas. Okay? These guys, some of these guys, you can't explain why they're so good. They just are. Okay? They just are. Michael Jordan, I can't explain Michael Jordan. I can't explain none of those guys up here. Okay? I can't explain why he didn't like to practice. I can't explain why he could shoot so good and his brother can't. I can't explain why he's so good at everything except shooting. I can't explain why he was the best copycat to Michael Jordan. And I can't explain why he's called the guy that walks on water in the NBA. Okay? It is what it is. I can't explain to you why Shaq can break backboards. He just can't. I don't make up things. I don't deny things. I just call it how it is, broski.
I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion there, buddy.
LeBron is not the GOAT. LeBron, to me, the best. LeBron is a GOAT, but not in basketball. He's the GOAT of athletes. He's the greatest athlete of all time to me. No athlete has done more and for longer than LeBron James has, in the way that he has it. He's never had nothing foul to him. He's never had any drug problems. Nothing. No DUIs. Nothing. He is the greatest athlete of all time, but not basketball. No.
And until now, you finally just started getting like kinks and like little injuries here or there. But
he's the greatest. He's the greatest athlete of all time. You could say that, but he's not the GOAT in basketball. There's only one, and you know who it is. Just stop.
Nigga, that's RoboCop, LeBron.
Yeah. You can't be the GOAT of basketball and you have a weakness. You can't shoot. And don't you dare mention he averages 50% from field goal because you know damn well those are layups. I'm talking about shooting. True shooting percentage. It's bad. He can't shoot free throws like that, and he can't make threes and two-pointers like that. Mid-range or deep. Nothing. But he's one of the greatest layup makers that you'll ever see. And an all-right dunker. He's an all-right dunker. Not that much, but he's all right.
What the fuck? I'm going to have to agree with you because I ain't never even seen them enter a dunk contest. I feel like when you feel like you're like that,
you can't be called one of the greatest dunkers of all time and you don't make the NBA dunk contest. No, can't do it. So he's all right.
That's crazy.
He's all right. He don't even have that many posters anyway.
We talking about like Vince Carter.
Dominique Wilkins.
Those guys were on a whole plateau.
Your Raptors are cooked. Scotty Barnes is overrated. RJ Barrett doesn't pass the ball in our fast break. And
Who did you guys draft again? I forget who y'all drafted. I forget who they drafted. Oh, Dairy Queen.
yep, Dairy Queen.
I like him though.
Dairy
I
Queen.
do like Dairy Queen.
Soft serve ice cream.
I hope he doesn't.
That's what he is.
Finish him.
I hope he doesn't live to that day. I just put that because I thought it was cool as fuck because it's so close. If you like, look at his name, it says Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen.
That nigga's frozen yogurt.
Fatality.
He is frozen Greek yogurt. You know it. He might be good. He might be good.
No, I think he's good.
He might be.
I think he's
But Scotty Barnes is overrated. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop with the Scotty Barnes hype. Please stop. Okay? Please tell your Toronto fans and your neighbors, slow your roll.
You got some crazy takes right now, Trey. You out here doing bold predictions and stuff.
Listen, man.
He said the Raptors go into the playoffs next year.
Play in, maybe.
Sheesh.
I mean, it's possible. Let's look at the East. Boston, New York, Indiana, Cleveland.
Those guys are in.
Detroit.
That's in.
Milwaukee's if Giannis is still there.
Yeah.
76ers, maybe. Orlando, for sure. And Miami.
That's it. You're cooked.
You might be better than Milwaukee.
You might be in the play.
You might be better than, what's the other team? I mean, the Sixers. But you ain't better than Orlando. You ain't better than Miami. You ain't better than the Knicks. You ain't better than the Celtics without Tatum. You ain't better than the Cavs, and you ain't better than the Pacers. You ain't.
You guys are cooked. That's not even playing. I think. All the names you just called? I think you called.
That's 6 teams completely way better than you guys for sure.
And then you add.
Oh, I didn't even mention Detroit, so that's 7. I forgot Detroit. But I'm just that. So that's 7.
And then we got Milwaukee, who could get in if Giannis is there.
Yes.
Miami.
I didn't mention
Oh, you
Miami.
mentioned
Orlando, Miami, that's 2.
Okay.
Cleveland, Indiana, that's 4. New York, Boston, that's 6. Detroit, that's 7.
Okay. Gotcha.
Not to mention the Hawks. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying, other teams out there. Just like I said, the Sixers, Milwaukee. I don't know, bro. I don't know about all that. Because the Wizards ain't going to do shit. The Bulls ain't going to do shit. Let's just call it what it is.
Barnes is underrated. No, he's not.
No, he's overrated, broski. He's not that good. All I kept hearing was about Scotty Barnes, and every time I watched a Raptors game, I didn't see Scotty Barnes. I didn't see shit. Just saying.
He might like the problem is Trent. You see him against like sorry teams that are like in the lottery and shit, and he gets like 30 or 35 points, and you're like, damn, and he's got crazy potential.
Yeah.
The moment he goes up against like a juggernaut,
He does have potential. I see it. He can dunk. He can slash. He just doesn't have a shot. He doesn't have
a shot.
He doesn't have handles like that just yet. You know what I'm saying? He's got a few moves here and there, but I'm sorry, bro. He is very, very overrated. I think, you know what I'm saying, or overhyped. Maybe not overrated, but overhyped. People hype him up in Toronto like he's the next, like Vince Carter or something. Bro, you ain't see shit. He ain't even been in playoffs yet. You over here talking like he's one of the best in the NBA. Nah, bro. Nah. I ain't gonna let y'all get away with that one. I will put the nail in that coffin, motherfucker.
Screw you! You're fired!
Barnes is all right. The Raptors, if I was to give them an NBA 2K rating, I would say they're a 79. That's not enough to make the play in. Just saying, bro. Just saying. I'm not even trying to hate.
Don't worry, we're cooked. We're like 80. We're like 80.
You're not better than the Pacers, even without Halliburton. Broski, you say you don't understand. The Hawks might be better than the Pacers, but they actually have a nucleus and weapons in the bench. You don't. You don't even have a nucleus yet, let alone a bench. You don't have a bench, and you don't have a nucleus yet. You just got a few guys here and there.
And y'all like Ingram over there, but Ingram don't stay healthy ever. He hasn't stayed healthy the last 5 years, 4 years, 4 or 5.
If he was healthy, you guys would be at 80 in
Yeah.
in NBA 2K or 81 maybe.
Yeah, he's good, but that's the problem. He can't stay on the floor.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna cut it here at the 40-minute mark, y'all. We appreciate you, Trent, tuning in, and all the other viewers. Like I said, we're gonna take a nice little hiatus, a nice little vacation. If we pop up on anything, it will be on a Saturday at midnight.
We might have some breaking news eventually. 'Cause I heard
Yes.
something about. Well, I hope not. I'm praying that this doesn't happen, but if it does, is what it is. They said something about the Celtics getting Giannis for Jaylen Brown and 4 first-round picks and something else.
And
I
this
think
man,
it was Anthony Simmons.
this man says Ingram is a top 10 player in the NBA when healthy. Please.
Damn.
Cool, nigga.
No, bro. No. Let me show you the top 10 players in the NBA, where they're at. Where is it? I put it right here. Here are the top 10 players in the NBA. Okay? These are Super Saiyans. All right? Luka, the Blueprint, Spider Mitchell, JT, SGA, Jaylen Brown, Durantula, Jokic, Greek Freak, Chef Curry, King James, and I'm not even mentioning Jamal,
Bunch of other ones.
Murray and Pascal Siakam and Halliburton and a lot of other guys. You're crazy, brother. You're crazy to think that he's a top 10 player. He's a top 10 forward maybe, but he's a top 10 player. Nowhere near. But like I said, we might be back on a Saturday. On a Saturday, we're gonna take a little hiatus for about a month, and then when preseason comes back, we'll be back on our regular programming schedule. But till then, you will probably see us only on Saturday and Saturday at 12. Appreciate y'all for an excellent first year with the Pressure Podcast. We're gonna gear up, retool, and get ready for 2025 season of the QFL. Till then, motherfuckers, God bless and be safe. Appreciate y'all very much. Thank you, Trent.